you should never allow your facts of what you're facing outweigh the facts of what you know about your heavenly Father. And in case you forgot it, Paul says you ought to put it at the end of your prayer like he did for the Gentile Greeks in Ephesus, when Paul says, now unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we could ask or think, according to the power that works in us. That's why it's important who you have in your inner circle speaking or feeding your facts, because sometimes you got the wrong fact givers who are around you. You don't need someone feeding you the facts of folk who failed at what you're going through. You don't need folk who want to remind you how many went on to get divorced who were in your predicament. You don't need folk who can tell you how many died from what you have. You don't need folk who can remind you how many businesses went bankrupt before the second year and who all got denied the proposition or the loan. You need some folk that are willing to talk in the favor of the Father against certain facts. And I declare you need to check your phone and maybe put some folk under do not answer so that you can stop letting them call you, rain on your parade. You can stop letting them talk to you and discourage you. I was on the phone with somebody the other day and they called, say, hey, I heard you battling cancer. I just called to tell you and help you go through. Yeah, my so-and-so had the same thing. They died, but you being, I dog it. Why did I answer this call? Because I don't need to hear that from you. I need some folk who gonna speak about what God can do. You need some folk who's got facts of what God has done, who can tell you how many got remarried after the divorce, who can tell you how many survived after stage 4, how many businesses became booming successes that failed seemingly in the first 2 years. You need someone to remind you how many got accepted even after they got denied by the same company. You need folk who can tell you that God is still doing unbelievable things